This video will be an inspiration for you if you are planning or exploring different money income streams in your life. My guest today is Vova Even. He has been an entrepreneur for a few years and he has been generating money in different ways, starting as selling photos online, selling physical products through Amazon, and doing affiliate marketing and many other things he created in his life where he's getting passive and non-passive income streams. And this story might inspire you as well to think what you can do in your business when you're building different ways to earn money. And I want to remind you that the link to Vova's channel, he runs a YouTube channel, you will find below in the description. And also, if you want to listen a different video we created with him where I shared my income streams in the last 10-15 years, how I was a digital nomad 15 or more years ago, and how I was building the Orange Klik business, check the link below in the description. It will go to Vova's channel and listen my story there. So enjoy this conversation, and if you like this, click like button, comment below if you have additional questions. We are happy to discuss and answer your questions below, and maybe record new videos on topics you care. And now enjoy this conversation. Hello Vova, it's nice to have you here. I want to talk with you about money, but first, could you please introduce yourself and tell us very shortly your entrepreneurship profile? What do you do and how do you do?
Yeah, Augustus, it's good to see you again, man. Happy to be a guest on your channel. Thank you for being a guest on mine as well. And hello to all the viewers. So I'll introduce myself quickly. My name is Vova Even. I'm a seller on Amazon, and I'm also a YouTuber in the Amazon FBA space. And yeah, generally, I'm just a dude living. I like working out. I like reading books. I like traveling. And I like making money online, and I'm happy to share my strategies and inspire people. So yeah, nice to meet you, and Augustus, good to see you again, of course.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here, and I have been following your channel maybe for 2 years before we even met. I think at the beginning we didn't connect, but then we connected, and it's always nice to chat with you. And I noticed that you educate, of course, you will find Vova's channel below in the description, but here in some videos you share how you do, what you do, and even how much you earn. So sometimes it's really interesting to listen. Also, how when you share every half a year like 20-30 books you have read, it's also impressive that you read so many books a year.
Thanks,
and I read like one book on maybe PDF or something a year, but I learn in other ways. Yeah, so one way to learn is like to talk to you directly, and I'm sure it will be useful for Amazon sellers who are also entrepreneurs and looking for other sources of income. So could you give just a list of income sources you are generating right now or you're planning to build and it's active in your mind every day? And then we will go maybe deeper in each of these.
Sure. So, I'll try to do it as a little story, right? So how I've gotten to where I'm today in a way by sharing the income streams from the one that I've started with, let's say, to today. Right, so then I'll have to take you about, 2015, like 7 years back now, right? And what happened is I traveled around the world for 1 year. I traveled in Asia. I was a backpacker, so traveling with a backpack, another little backpack, big one. That's pretty much it. I had some money in my bank and I was super free for 1 year. Totally inspiring and life-changing year. At the end of the year, I met a dude that, his name was Varun. His name is Varun, actually. He's from India. I was in India, in northern India. We trekked together, me, him, and a big group of people. And at some point he told me, man, you have pretty cool traveling stories. So why are not you doing a travel blog? Right? So that's one of the first times that I've heard about making money online. And when I got back home to Israel after, I would say, almost a year abroad, I immediately, honestly, on the next day, I was like, I gotta do something. I just traveled 1 year, super free, no job, nothing. It was one of the best years of my life. I did 7 countries, India, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Myanmar, Vietnam, and Japan. Right? So that was pretty crazy. And once I got back, I tried making money online. Like literally the next day, I got back to my job as a lifeguard, and I was like, I gotta make money online. Like I want to travel, I want to be free, and yeah. So I actually haven't, Augustus and viewers, I haven't made any money in a year or so. Like I tried doing things online. I tried running an Instagram channel, kind of promoting it, connected to travels. I have tried doing a travel blog, which I was writing first, kind of interactions with Google with search engine optimization. Good times. I was really happy to reach page number four on a keyword that was something like travel. What was that? I don't remember. Some sort of city in Laos that I visited, like a little trip, and it read on page number 4, which literally it gets like close to zero traffic. But I was super proud of like, yeah, something is moving. So, but I never made any money. But you're like, well, so where's the streams of income, right? So the first one that actually was first money that I made online was from selling a picture. So what I did during all that time, I tried different things. And the first thing I did, or actually the first thing I earned money from, is selling a picture on 2020, which is like a stock photo website, right? So you can just take pictures of stuff, take videos, and share them online, and people can license them to use in their blogs, in their products even. We use stock photo for Amazon products sometimes. So that's what it is. Like my first $2 came after a year and a bit, I think, from 2020. All right. So, and that was like, whoa, like that was really inspiring moment because I actually saw something, because nothing worked, like literally nothing. So that's might be like a little bit of encouragement for those who are not yet sort of having any income. So keep going. It's going to get there. Just try, and ask people and connect with people. I mean, I'm glad to share. You can ask me. Probably you can ask Augustus as well. He can give you some kind of guidance on what to do online. But so that was my first stream of income. Not really a stream because that was it. Like $2. That's it. I never made any more money from that. So that's where my first money stream ended, man. What do you think? I mean, have you heard about this, Augustus?
I haven't heard of 2020. I've heard of this stock, related. Where you upload into the stock, how to say, the database of stock photos. But it reminds me another website, Pixels or Pexels, I think, and Pixabay. One of these, I know that my relative, they were photographers, and they were at some point they uploaded like bunch of thousands of pictures with keywords, and for free, because these platforms to do it for free, and because they maybe just traveled a lot and didn't know where to put. And actually they told me that they started to get like hundreds of dollars per month from donations, because when you download these free videos, free photos, you could donate to the author through PayPal. And they started to get like it was like 5 years ago when they told me. I don't think it was like the main income stream. I'm not sure if they are focusing on them right now, but yeah, him and his wife, they were like getting income stream. So yeah, it's just sometimes maybe like in their case, they uploaded professional photos from their trips, and they just shared probably thousands, like I don't know, 10, 15,000 photos, and it just, starts rolling. So you just have to start doing something and not to be afraid maybe to share if it's your professional photos, which are just getting dust.
That's a good point, man. In order to make money from that, you should actually be uploading a lot and optimize it for the search. Because if somebody's searching for like sunset picture for his blog or something, you need to put it in your sort of descriptions of the pictures, and you need like literally thousands of them. So you can maybe outsource that if you already have a lot of pictures for somebody, or just upload consistently every day a few pictures, and this might help you make a little bit of money. So that was my first thing. Other things didn't work at that point. I was still working as a lifeguard. Then I upgraded to being a coastal lifeguard. I did like a course, and that was pretty cool because I could sit in the hut of the lifeguard, and unlike being in a pool, like it's less so to say stressful. Plus I was working in the Dead Sea in Israel, so, and people like say, can you even drown there, because you're floating in the Dead Sea literally. So but people still can drown there, but I could use that time to do things. At that time I connected with my current business partner, his name is Kiro, and we tried opening a gym wear online, selling like tank tops, and with another friend Tal, but it never worked. Then we tried selling sunglasses. It actually, not that we ever reached anywhere. We just talked about it. We talked a lot about making money. We're at that point, I started reading some books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich. So I started changing my mindset towards that area of entrepreneurship. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. But then Amazon FBA, 2016, I stumble upon drop shipping somewhere in Google. I tell Kirill, my friend, I'm like, hey man, like, have you heard about drop shipping? Like, and I'm telling you, that's like a year that we're connected with him or so, and we weren't able to do anything. I think he sold a diet plan to someone on Instagram or something. So we were pretty much not going anywhere. But then we're like, well, we gotta make some money. So then we went to Ibiza, right? As you can see, I'm wearing the tank of Ibiza in the summer of 2016. It was pretty crazy. And after that, I think we get back a few maybe days or weeks until we sort of get back to to normality. And then I stumble upon dropshipping. I tell him like, man, dropshipping. He's like, what is that? Da, da, da. He's doing some Google search. Boom, he stumbles upon Amazon FBA. So for those who are not aware of, I mean, most of your viewers, Augustus, I know that are Amazon sellers or interested in that, of Orange Klik. But yeah, just briefly, Amazon FBA, we sell physical products. We do private label. We create brands and sell them all over the world, but pretty much in my case in USA and Canada, we sell barbecue related products. So we have grill brushes and stuff like that. So then we were like, he told me like, hey, there's Amazon FBA. There's a course that I found, we can invest in it. It was like a webinar about, I think 2 hours, I think, or something, intensive webinar. So we invest $240, $120 each. And then actually things got real. Like we said, like, hey, come on, it's about time. I'm 31 now. I think then I was 25. And I was like, well, and my plan was to become a millionaire until 30, which I never became. But that's maybe we'll talk about this later when we talk about the incomes. But we were like, okay, we have 5 years, let's go. So then we did the course and we launched our first product on Amazon. I didn't bring it. It was maybe somewhere around here. It's Kitchen Caesars. We launched Kitchen Caesars. And first year in sales, we did $147,000 in sales, and profit was 17%. So that was $2,000 a month, $1,000 each. And I was working 9 to 5 simultaneously. So that's my second. I almost was.
Okay. So it was that, but now you increased the income from your FBA private label business, right?
Right. So, for example, 2021, I have a video on my channel where I share like the sales and the profits. I think we did $372,000 in sales, and profit was $65,200 or something like that. So each one made about 30-ish thousand bucks, which is, I mean, it's nice, but for 6 years of selling, we could have done better, honestly. But because we ran into a lot of issues. Like I was a lifeguard, he was a guard in a. He actually dropped out of university as well during that time. So we never had any business background. So it was always fighting by the teeth, as they say. I think in Russian we say that, or in Hebrew, actually. I also speak Hebrew. But yeah, it's actually like Lilachem Bashinayim. That means like we fight with the teeth, like in the clothes, like for every dollar, for every sale. It was hard, man. Like, and guys who are watching. But yeah, so that was the second stream of income, Amazon FBA. I'm still a seller until this day. That's what my channel is all about, pretty much.
And I know that especially maybe 2 years ago when you started your YouTube channel, you were offering your consulting services, right? Is it still active? Do you get income from that?
That's a pretty good question, man. So yeah, so the line continues. I quit my job, right? The first year finishes with Amazon FBA. What was that? I said $147,000 in sales, 7% margin. We feel like, wow, we made 500,000 shekels at that time. That's our current currency in sales. Two guys literally from a little town here, 30,000 people. Like, what the hell is going on here? Like, we got to quit our jobs and move to Thailand, right? So that's what we did, right? I was in Thailand already before. My partner was not. And so yeah, we were talking about Thailand. I was telling him stories, and he's also a traveler. So somehow we said, like, we got to quit and move to Thailand to live there. And we thought of going to Chiang Mai, that's northern Thailand, but eventually we settled down in Phuket. So we moved there. Second year of sales, I think we do $323,000 in sales with about 19% margin. So we sort of doubled the business, which is pretty cool, right? So it's pretty nice. But when we moved, we moved to Thailand. It was like, whoa, we're living the dream, right? Sort of, actually, we're living the dream, and he's still there, by the way. and and then I was like, all right, so what if all this cool wave of money making, having fun will end? What if business collapses now? Like, and nothing is eternal. I think that's debatable, but maybe definitely business, probably a company that is young, probably has a lot to go through. So I said, like, maybe I should do another stream of income. And then Augustus, man, and the guys viewing, I thought, like, okay, I have some knowledge in Amazon over about at that until that point. It was middle of 2018, so I think $300,000 in sales already. I was like a little bit confident to say like I understand something. So I started offering consulting for free. I started talking in groups, helping people. I generally like helping people, and then I started charging money for that. I think I started from charging like $50 an hour per consulting. So people come, they ask anything they want. I try my best to help them. And until this day, everybody is satisfied. I'm happy about that. And that was my third stream of income, man. I started doing consulting. Yep.
So what is the highest payment you got for your consulting for one session, or I don't know, for a group of sessions?
$200. And I would, if like I would be doing maybe a package, I would discount. But yeah, that was my biggest one. And then, I mean, at that point, yeah, I was doing consulting, yeah. And then in the end of this 2018, I was like, I saw many people doing YouTube, like the gurus, you know, the gurus. So I said, like, wow, that's interesting. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, they're sharing their story, they are interacting on camera, and probably they're making. I didn't even know what exactly were they making, were they not. It's always very flash and shiny, you know, Lamborghinis and all this sometimes. I mean, I don't have Lamborghini. But yeah, maybe someday. But what I'm saying is, I thought, like, okay, YouTube, let's see what it's all about. I started doing some courses. I always learned. And Augustus, you mentioned book reading. I think in 2018, I said I need to read 25 books a year. I remember the goal. So that was hard in the beginning. I think it's like 2 books a month, if I'm not mistaken. And I tried. Yeah, you got to be consistent. So it really helped me to learn like sales, marketing, human psychology, being calm, like peace of mind, whatnot, like storytelling.
And you buy those books physical from like online shop from Amazon? How do you send it to Israel?
Yeah, these days I buy from Book Depository in Amazon. When I was living in Phuket, I was buying from a little local bookshop, like a really small place. I like really small. I like the owner there. She was a nice Thai lady. I used to come and just like find some books. I always look between the shelves, like to find some entrepreneurial books. You know, what was that? I think I found there the biography of Giuliani, the mayor of New York, Nick Vujicic, the guy without the limbs, inspiring stuff, you know. And he's actually an entrepreneur.
And how did you read those books? Did you like learn how to do speed reading, or you just regular reading in the evenings?
That's interesting, man. Actually, I think I just read all my life, but I think that like recently I thought like when actually I started reading a lot, and recently I saw a picture from the army. I was in the army for like 3 years, and I see myself gaming on a computer. I had a computer in the military base. I was playing World of Warcraft, and I was I don't know if you played. There was a raid, Firelands. So like you gather a big group of people, and you raid a big boss. Okay, everybody's attacking the boss. But what I saw on the shelf there was a book. And I was like, I don't know what's that book, but I thought like, okay, even in the army I was reading, so I recommend everybody to read a little bit more and every day a little bit. And then now I am reading. I mean, last year I read like 80 books, I think, and I mean it's helping me, I think, and I really enjoy it. So, but yeah, it just takes a while to develop the habit. So yeah, that's about reading.
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe we can do another video about books and your top. Since you read probably hundreds of books. Maybe we can talk in another video about that to get some takeaways and the biggest learnings. So yeah, you did Amazon private label business. You got confident. You gave consultations, and then you started YouTube. What was your kind of goal with the YouTube, or what did you want to make money with it in some way, or what was the idea?
Right. So that's a great question, man. Because when you have some goal with something, then it's easier, right? When you're like you can see a little bit into the future or very far into the future, then it's much easier. Every day becomes like that. Like it's just fun and everything. So what I did is I also did some courses in personal branding just to understand how all this game works, like how to make money online, what is a personal brand, like how you present yourself online. Pretty much I present myself as I am. That's like my apartment. There's nothing, that's what it is. But I then started seeing what people are doing, like what these YouTube gurus are doing, like how they're monetizing. So I look at their descriptions on YouTube, what they say. I started seeing their videos, what they're selling. They're selling courses, which we'll get to that in a bit. But my bigger goal, and still is, I want to help millions of people around the world. And now I'll share it publicly, and I'm pretty scared to share that, but I've been sharing it with a little people, like how to say, little amount of people, but slowly I'm starting because I really feel like I want to do that. So there's it on my wall. It says to have an impact on 1 billion people until the age of 40 with free and useful content. And now I am 31, so I have 9 years. And currently I'm measuring that in YouTube views, which I think I did like 300,000 on 3 channels. So there's like a little long way to go. However, that's my big goal. I want to just share what I learned, and I want to help people to reach their goals in life and accomplish their dreams. Because from experience, that's a really fun way of life. And I'm happy. So I want to spread happiness and help people. But also I like making money during that. So that's how I started the YouTube channel. And I mean, if that makes sense, man, I'm scared to say that, but like, let's go.
Yeah, it's interesting how to calculate this 1 billion people, because the views, some people are watching. I personally watched at least 10 of your videos. So it's like maybe you have to divide by 10. Yeah. So did you started to earn money in some other ways besides selling consultation on your YouTube videos?
Yeah. So it started from like I understood what can be done, and I saw affiliate marketing, which is when you, for those who are not familiar, for your viewers, it's when you have a product, physical or digital, and you help the company sell it essentially. All right. So for example, if there is a pen, right, there's a pen here, and I can become an affiliate for the pen. That means I can come to this company and say, hey guys, I'll help you sell these pens. Can you give me 10% of each sale? You don't need to pay me anything else. So the company will be like, well, depends on the company and depends on what is the contract, but you can sell for them and get commissions. So that's affiliate marketing in a nutshell, right? So that can be done for YouTube. Now that's my main source of income these days. If you're looking for numbers, I think, let me see if I remember correctly. In 2018, when I started doing that, oh man, I can't honestly. I just don't want to say mistakes, but I think first year I did about $2,000 in profits from this affiliate marketing. I think in 2018, that's when I started my YouTube channel in the end of the year. So that was 2019. I'm sorry, 2019. 2018, I made $0 from YouTube. Oh, good that was Amazon FBA to support it and consulting.
Actually, it would be good to give a real example of what is in your channel. So in your channel, you're promoting software products, for example, Helium 10, Jungle Scout. And when people click on those links and sign up, you get a commission, right? So it's how you generate. You're not selling pens, not selling like glasses or something. Yeah, you're promoting links to the software. Yeah.
Yes. So I use the software exactly as you mentioned, and I know the software, so I can show in-depth tutorials that help people to use it better, right? And yeah, so that can help me as an affiliate to get commissions if I refer people to the company. So I'm always open. I also always say like, hey, I get a commission from that. In this way you can support my free content. And yeah, thank you. So yeah, pretty much some people choose to support, some people not, and I'm completely fine with that. So I think first year, 2018, I made, 19, that is, right? 19, I think, and I might be wrong, I think $3,000, I think. And a year after that, I think it was 21, I think, in 2020. And I last year did about 100,000, something like that, in profits. So like
Could you tell what made you grow 5 times in affiliate income? Like, of course, you are telling to me who is running a YouTube channel as well, but maybe it's interesting for other people as well.
I think what really helped is reading books. I mean, why? Because by reading, you improve your skills. You improve the skills of creating better videos, and you then create more videos because you get the skill of being more perseverance. You continue, and but generally, I've learned affiliate marketing, so I did courses on how to do that. Right, so when you take any source of income you want, you need to study it in depth. And that can mean like every day watch videos about that from different creators, and you'll get a lot of gold nuggets from here, connect all the dots. And yeah, but also I create a lot of videos, to be honest. I mean, it might sound like, oh, that's like nice amount of money. And I will say it's life-changing for me. That's another stream of income. But the thing is, it's over 300 videos in English, about 40 videos in Russian, and I would say like 20 videos in Hebrew. So, plus I have a Udemy channel with like 13,000 students, I think. Thanks everyone who's watching actually my stuff. Now I'm thinking about Augustus. I'm like, what the hell? That's so many freaking people, man. Like, thank you everyone that's supporting and watching, because sometimes I'm like getting, sometimes when you're doing something, you're like, yeah, you're just doing that, you're in the grind, but like, wait a minute, stop, like, which I did now, like, whoa, that's a lot. Like, so, and there's a blog that I have now, and I think it's just mass content creation, and also then systemizing it, understanding what you're doing, giving call to actions in the videos, being honest, and very good knowledge of the software product. Like I have over 80 videos of Helium 10. Like I think I know almost every part of that program. I mean, and yeah, so I mean, I have like bazillions of strategies, but if you want, I can dive deeper.
Maybe for now it's okay. Yeah, I think it's really useful to record another session talking about the books. And so you mentioned Udemy. What is this? Like Udemy, I mean, I know a lot of people see it like it's one of the probably most popular platforms to sign up for a course, but when you see a course cost like $10, $15, it's like, is it worth it? And how do you make money when you have 13,000 students? If they bought for $10, maybe half money takes the platform, so maybe you earn just 6,000. Like, what is the secret?
Okay, so that's the next income stream, the courses. And the funny thing is, I mean, Udemy I started in I think 2020, but before that I'll get to Udemy in a second. First, before that, I had a course in ManyChat, like automation of rebates. Like in Amazon, we used to do like it was called giveaways. So I had a course called the Review Harvester. It helped like generate reviews and help generate sales, promote products. So that was a course I created with my partner. And yeah, it's a nice way because you create it digitally, and then I sold it through the channel. I sold it frontally. I think I started from selling for $100, then up to $500. So, and that's the margins on that are like 100%. So you create the course, and then there it goes. Like you have it. It's a digital thing. So that was my first course. But now I have Udemy, and I give everything away for free. And you're like, what the hell, man? Like, how are you making money from that if you're like giving away for free? So first, again, in my honest, sincere case, I just share my best information for free. I just like doing that. But what's the secret? So here's the secret. Udemy ranks well on Google, right? For those who are like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Like when you create a Udemy course, you can create a course about, let's say, Amazon product research. And you for private label, let's say Amazon product research for private label, and in the URL of the course, once you submit it for free, even you can have these keywords. And because Udemy is such an authoritative channel, like website, it ranks well on Google. And then you can have your free course ranking on Google and also on Udemy, and people are still like, well, that's pretty cool, man. You have a lot of, but where's the show me the money, right? But in the course you can add and share the affiliate links. So if you're using for product research some sort of software, for example, Helium 10 or any other software you're using, you can leave a link in that course for that software. And yeah, the content is 100% free, 100% best from my side, from my experience. Again, I'm not the best seller, obviously, but I have some experience and I'm happy to share it. And some people choose to invest through my link. And then a free course might be not as a paid course, but there are many people coming inside the course. And yeah, some people choose to support with an affiliate, with using my affiliate link, for which I'm really grateful.
Yeah, all right. So we talked about selling pictures, which was not very successful business, Amazon FBA, consulting, affiliate, courses. What's next?
I'm thinking, man, what else have? Oh yeah, I had services. I forgot about it. In 2019 or 2018, actually, or 2019, more of a 2019, when I started doing the YouTube, I because I've read many books, so sort of, and I went through like tens of courses. I don't know how many by this point. I've acquired some skills such as copywriting, and yeah. So what I then did is I write the copy for our listings on Amazon, right? And then I started offering that as a package to people. I said, hey, I can find all the keywords for you. I can find who your target customer is. I can talk in their language. I can do everything for you. And I will take $300 for that listing, which in today's money, I think there are copywriters who charge like 700, 800. It's decent. They're less than Fiverr. Fiverr is like a website for stuff. So I did that pretty much. I would say my partner helped me. Kirill helped me with gathering the keywords. He did the gathering the semantic core of keywords. So, for example, if we're selling, I remember there was some products for Tesla, some gadgets for Tesla car, for example. So I'm not sure if we did that copy for that actually, but let's take it as an example. We find all the keywords, and I start finding the person who is the potential buyer, and I start writing the bullets, the title, the description, and this we did. This was one thing, and on the same time, I also, because I've gathered some good knowledge in human psychology and conversion rate, like sales, we had pretty good, and to this day we have pretty high conversion rate on Amazon. Like we're averaging, I think, yearly. I mean, it depends on the niche, but like 35% ish, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even 40ish. So that's pretty cool, I think. So then I've learned these skills, and then I said, like, okay, I can help you create a good listing. And my friend Sasha from Belarus, he was living in Phuket with us. We actually met him just like on one night. We were out just like partying, and we met Sasha. And like he turned out to be a designer, so I paid Sasha to help with the design, like, and I was in charge of the marketing, of telling him exactly what needs to be shown in the picture, like a surprised person, maybe it's some product that I don't know, maybe I don't know, a surprise, maybe it's a camera, I don't know, I don't remember. There's quite a few products, but that we charged, I believe, $50 per picture at that point. And yeah, it was like 7 pictures usually for listing plus enhanced brand. So we can do like $500 from $500 from one package. And the problem with this stuff, Augustas and our dear viewers, is that these things, unlike YouTube, which you can automate that. And if you can automate actually everything, but when you're doing alone the copywriting, I used to say like, I used to smoke back then as well. I'm smoking, sitting, like I stopped. Oh, thanks, God, I stopped in the last November smoking, but November 2020 actually. And I just sit and think, and I'm like, I need to sell our product. How, like maybe a coffee cup. Don't do that at home. Like it's not a good way of smoking and drinking coffee. It's not good. But what I'm saying is this was another stream of income, like creating services for sellers, pretty much. Yeah, and now I'm not doing that because I just switched it to more automatic things. But it was fun.
Yeah, it's kind of more difficult to automate and to scale, kind of like if you scale, then you have to manage a team and like, yeah. And you mentioned YouTube, and you have at the moment today like more than 4,000 subscribers. As we know, in order to get YouTube monetization, where you get income. So when, let's say Vova or Orange Klik is broadcasting videos, the people see those advertisings at the beginning, in the middle. So we earn some, of course, dollars. So Does it work for you? Do you get some income from YouTube advertising?
Yeah, so that's another thing that started. Actually, I got monetized. You mentioned well, right, Augustus, that after 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours, you get the option to get monetized. And it took me, Augustus, and yours, well, it took me from December 2018 until April 2020 to just get the option to get the view, to get monetized for the views. A year and a half of grinding, I think, after 100 something videos. So these days, the English channel makes about 300, I would say $30 a month from views, solely from views. That's from about 12,000 views a month, I think. 13, 12, depends. Yes, it depends on the month. I had months when I did 290, but I think it's around 300. In Russian channel, which I started in 2020, in the early 2020, I think, it's doing about $50 a month from, I believe, like 8,000 views. I also have a channel in Hebrew, but I am not monetized there yet. So from YouTube views, I get about, I would say, let's say 370 per month. Let's say it's so, and that's nice, man. I mean, this apartment cost me like 600 $700, so it's like part of my one half of my rent here, bro. Like, I'm super grateful for that. That's crazy. I'm thinking now, like, taking myself 5 years ago, I was dreaming about that. Dream became reality. I wish that for everyone. Not that exactly what you're wishing for yourself, but like, yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, with YouTube income, it's like also we are getting similar like rate, but it's with the time it's kind of declining. Our channel is getting bigger, but income from Amazon from YouTube advertising is less. Like literally, like, so I don't know. Like, yeah, 2 years. Maybe it was like the hype was during Corona times, the first lockdown, in 2020 spring. I think it was like one of the best times. So now, yeah, we talked about how you monetize YouTube. Any other projects you're working and building?
I'm still trying to figure out how I reach 1 billion people, man. Like, it's super scary, but I really want to help people, like, and I'm not sure exactly yet how. And at this point, I'm trying to create a system for more content creation so I'm a very chaotic. Like, I don't know what the viewer currently thinks, or you, Augustus. It's very chaotic for me. Like, I mean, it's clean here all around, but like, it's chaotic in terms of many tabs open and this and that. And I'm working on that, on how I manage my day. So, but for now, in terms of incomes, we grow the Amazon FBA business. We're opening a new brand. So we have the barbecue brand. Now we're moving to like a giftable products brand. We're still keeping the other one. And on YouTube, my goal last year was to reach $3,000 of profits a day. I reached about 500, which I'm super grateful for. That's like, what the hell, man? I used to make that in like a month when I was a kid or something, or, maybe exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, but this year my goal is to reach $3,000 a month, a day actually, for profits from affiliates. So that's one. And I don't have any other projects, but I'm happy to connect between people. I know many people in the niche of Amazon, and I just like talking, having them on my channel. By the way, I saw your stuff, man, a long time ago, your interviews, and I was like, that's pretty cool, man. Like, and now I'm doing Orange Klik, but I obviously like to interview, and that was interesting to see you do that. And I was like, way before, I was like, whoa, that's interesting. Like, this dude is like connecting with people. He's connecting people. That's pretty cool.
And yeah, we have a lot of big plans for Orange Klik, and have a big vision in 5 years. So let's see how it will go. Want to grow the team. At the moment, we're maybe 7-8 people, not all full time, but yeah, would like to have like team of 20, and we're like building content, and we'll see. But your results are, of course, impressive, and I'm sure we'll record more videos with you where we can discuss definitely about the books and a few other things, go deeper. Thank you very much, Vova, and those who enjoyed the conversation, you will find Vova's links below in the description. And yeah, what would you say to someone, an Amazon seller who is maybe 9 to 5, trying to build Amazon business, and they maybe are thinking or know that they should do another income streams? What would you say to them, like the first next step?
I would say persevere with like, if you're already in the grind, like if you're already started, don't stop. If you're just starting, if you're thinking to start, then read books that are connected to entrepreneurship. And I'm not kidding here, like, because maybe it sounds like everything is like easy. I like this way of life, but you got to put in the work, and you got to input the reading work to absorb the information and to change your mindset from 9 to 5 grinder to an entrepreneur. So I would say do that, plus learn from people who are credible in the industry. Augustas has a lot of interviews for you here on the channel with a lot of credible people from the industry. Listen to interviews, read books, and implement what you're reading and what you're learning from different channels, and do courses. And yeah, I mean, and just don't stop, because it took me a year and a half to do, or a year something, to do $2, like, honestly. And then just things took off. But again, it's not like that for me, although it might sound, but no, it's like this, to be honest. But it's slowly going up, what I'm happy about, because yeah, yeah. So I wish that for the watchers and viewers, and Augustus, to you too, man, to grow your team and the Orange Community.
Yeah, I totally agree that it's important to understand that we are all putting a lot of work. So it's not that I do have a sometimes luxury. I personally can just, maybe if I'm really tired or sick, I can just not work for 2 weeks, and I have a team maybe which will run, and we have pre-recorded videos we can publish. It looks like I'm working, but maybe for 2 weeks I'm resting. But now, like recently, last 2 weeks, I'm really sitting in the office, like just today when we're recording, I have calls from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You are one of my calls out of 10 calls, because working on a virtual summit, I'm talking with the speakers, with sponsors. So it's a lot of hard work. And of course, then when it's rewarded in finances, it's nice. Or like when you get a lot of views or people are writing you happy messages, it's very nice.
Learn to love the process. That's it. Because if you learn to love it, it's easy. You've figured it out. Like, that's it. It's easy, because then everything you do is fun. Even the hard times, you learn to love it. You learn to appreciate it, be grateful, and boom.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much, Vova. Good luck in your other adventures, and I'm sure we'll see you again on this channel. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Augustus. Bye.
I hope you got inspired and got some new ideas how you can generate passive and non-passive income, and just to get more different sources of revenue in your business or in your personal life. Vova does have a YouTube channel, and you can find the link below in the description. And also, if you still have some questions, ask them in the comments below. We will be happy. Me or Vova will answer you and will help you in your entrepreneurship journey. And now I would like to invite you to watch the video we recorded for Vova's channel, where I personally share my income streams and money I was earning in the last 20 years. Where did they earn and how did they do that?